Now in its second year, Electronic Arts held their digital-only EA Play event to show off upcoming releases in a showcase akin to Nintendo's Direct series. And similar to last year's event that ended in the mic drop announcement of the next Skate game, this year's event had host Austin Creed, aka WWE's Xavier Woods, announce the return of another beloved, dormant EA franchise, Dead Space. While this new Dead Space has been confirmed to be a remake of the original, it's still exciting, as it could bring a whole new slew of fans to the franchise who never got to experience the original firsthand. The team behind the remake, Motive Studios, has gone on record multiple times since the announcement, stating that they're excited to bring the game to the Frostbite engine, and look to use it to improve upon multiple aspects while being faithful to the original. Between the capabilities of the Frostbite engine and hardware advancements like the mainstream adoption of SSDs, Motive is looking to bring an immersive experience to this remake. As a next-gen title only, it'll be interesting to see what's achievable since the studio can focus on getting the most out of the new slew of consoles and high-end PCs. As a fan of the series, the updated visuals sound great, and getting to experience it on my largely unused PS5 will be a nice treat. In hopes that this is more than just a basic cash grab, my wish is for Motive to go above and beyond and deliver a package that old and new fans alike can enjoy. So what does this remake need to do just that? Here are 5 things that we need in the Dead Space remake. Number 1. Cut content. In an interview with IGN, developers working on the Dead Space remake mentioned how they have access to the assets from the original game, and how they've been able to see what earlier iterations of the final levels looked like. Motive has implied that they'll be staying true to the original story beats, but are more than willing to execute differently and get rid of things that didn't work the first time around. It'll be exciting to see how this translates into the final game. Will this lead to potentially new segments? A less linear Ishimura? Only time will tell. Number 2. Rewards and bonuses. Let's be honest here. The original Dead Space wasn't the longest game ever, and with the developers at Motive understanding this, I hope they go about adding content that extends the longevity of this game through rewards and bonus content and not extra superfluous padding. I think Motive should take a page out of Capcom's book with Resident Evil Village and the recent remakes, giving the campaign a set of internal achievements and challenges that award the player with points that can be used to unlock a slew of bonuses, from concept art to unlockable weapons and unlimited ammo. Perhaps even new modes? Well, more on that later. Number 3. Hit me baby one more time. The team at Motive said they're willing to get rid of things that didn't work well the first time around in this remake. One thing that hasn't aged well in Dead Space is the melee combat. The ability to swing Isaac's mining tools, as well as curb stomp necromorphs, was a welcome addition when low on ammo, but it's one of the things I like least about the game. Isaac's lack of melee skills played well thematically, although it would have been nice to expand his abilities as a bruiser throughout the game. My thought, why not add the ability for Isaac to block smaller enemies, and when timed right, dodge or even counter? In some of the events from the original, it's apparent Isaac is able to think quick on his feet, so why not add some creativity to his ability to escape and movement? I think it could do wonders for things like speedruns and those who can execute at a high level. Number 4. Director's Cut. Since this is a remake, it would be interesting to see what went into the new version of the game, as well as the original. After watching the Ars Technica episode of War Stories with Glenn Schofield, the director of the original, it'd be awesome if there was an unlockable developer's cut of the game. Similar to what Valve did with Half-Life 2 Lost Coast. The playable tech demo included objects that, when interacted with, gave insight into the development of the demo from the dev team. If Motive were to get people from the now shuttered Visceral Games and the current team at Motive, I think it could be an awesome addition to the game and a nice thank you to the fan base. Number 5. Virtual Extraction. While we're at it, there's one thing I'd love to see included in this package, or maybe even a deluxe edition of the game. If you could, give us a remake of Dead Space Extraction to go along with the remake of the original game. I feel like this game was overlooked as it was originally released on the Nintendo Wii. It being an on-rails shooter comparable to the Time Crisis series probably didn't do much for its wider appeal either. Although the original game was fun enough as is, I think adding in VR support on PlayStation and PC could be an awesome addition, and really be a rejuvenation for the genre as a whole, while adding that scare factor that the Dead Space games were always great for. Well, that about wraps it up. Is there anything you're hoping to see in the new Dead Space remake? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more gaming lists and goodness.